Hello everyone, welcome to another Let's Play of This War of Mine. My name is Anna Mardal, and we are coming down to the end stretch. We're on night 70 going into 71. The game ends on day 80, so we can kind of do whatever we want. The grayed out spots can't be visited because of shelling of the neighborhood. So what I want to do is visit the one place that's available that we have never visited before. It is dangerous, so we're going to take Roman just in case we have to hide and kill anybody. But I'm not going in order to kill anybody. That's not my goal. So I'm going to take a crowbar and some lockpicks and a saw blade just for stealing stuff. And I'm going to keep him, actually I don't want to take the crowbar, that makes noise. So that's 5 slots to carry things, and we're not going to take a gun, just a knife, and I just want to go look. And we may not scavenge anything at all, and that's okay too. That's okay. We're just looking. We're not going with the intent to kill everybody. Where am I? It can be very dangerous. Deserters are not disciplined soldiers. Oh, and that's the other reason I didn't want to kill anyone. Roman's a deserter, so I don't necessarily want to murder his friends. Shit. Okay, so somebody saw us, and we're running now. Okay, so there wasn't much to see. That was instantly a very dangerous place, and we were spotted. So okay, that's fine. But I didn't want to kill anybody. I didn't want to get Roman killed. It's fine. I'm not upset. He's a little wounded, just a tiny bit, wee bit. Nothing bandages will fix. Sorry, no luck tonight. I'll look harder next time. You're okay, baby. You don't have to be apologetic. Honestly, I didn't want him to have to kill some people that he might well have felt an affinity with as a fellow deserter. I didn't. I would feel bad about that. The pain should ease soon, so he's healed. So honestly, I don't know if anyone's bio updated for that. No, they didn't. I guess Roman getting shot at is hardly a news-breaking event anymore. But that's good. Emotionally, I feel good about that. We got to saw it. It looked like a ruin. And we brought some components back, yay. We can use those to finish off the tobacco and make cigarettes. Emilia, you have some food and then go to bed. I love the animation of them enjoying their coffee, even if I always interrupt it. So, I would like to go ahead and just plow through towards the ending today, because I think with 10 days left, we're pretty much there. To the point where I don't even know if it's necessary to send someone out to scavenge, except to just do quick, grab components and go. So let's do that. Let's just plow through to the ending. And let's make all the cooked food that we can possibly make. Poor Roman. If it was military soldiers, I wouldn't have felt so bad about killing them, but he's a deserter too. That would make me really sad. Like, I wouldn't want somebody to just come in and kill Roman just because he's a deserter. Someone's at the door. Oh, it's the barter guy. Hello, Franca. I'll continue cooking in a minute. Come on, I haven't got all day. Bet you do. Okay. What do we want to sell? We don't have... Sugar! I want the sugar. I want the sugar very much. I don't really need the consumables because I have so much wood already. I definitely need materials. Should I like my lockpicks? I don't actually intend to use them. And I could probably get rid of some of my ammo, which is weird that I'm buying more ammo from him. We have enough to get us through the end of the winter, or end of the game. So deal for that. I have so many weapons parts. I don't need those. I have so much wood. I don't need those. I can always use more water, but it's not really important. I don't need cogs. I do need materials. I don't need lockpicks. I want those herbs. I want those tobaccos. I want that food. So now we have to pony up something worthwhile. And that's the trick, because we don't have much that I want to sell. We've got bandages. Would you like those? You won't do try harder. You're kidding me. Alright, hold on. Should we put the tobacco? Okay, there we go. So here's a bandage. I want all that tobacco. Wow, why does it cost so much? I want all of that. How do you feel about a bunch of bullets? Let's bring us down to 50. And a bunch of weapons parts that I'm not going to use, and a crowbar I'm not going to use, and one bandage. Too dang impressive, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there we go. 55 bullets. Good. That is a solid deal. You can stay there just in case I decide to make more. What's gonna come due today? Food. Food's downstairs and needs to be picked up. That's a priority. The herbs aren't coming today. We need to get the moonshine started. If we get moonshine started, could we get it purified into alcohol and turn it into bandages before he leaves? Probably not, because it takes 4 hours for moonshine, and I'm wasting my time talking out loud and cooking. I don't want to leave it again. Alright, so those would be ready at 4 o'clock. The alcohol takes another, like, 2. Make that. Nobody else has stood up yet to help. Okay. Close that out. Emilia, you come down here. No, it's Zlata. We'd need alcohol. That's what we need. Well, it is what it is. I don't think we're going to have the moonshine in time. Or the alcohol in time, really. Emilia, can you come down here and get the water going? Zlata, go ahead and get the raw food going. Franco, stop complaining, baby. You would have come down to visit us anyway. Zlata, come up here and get that going. Emilia, you can get the other water going. A little bit longer on the moonshine. Zlata, go stand by the moonshine. Roman's resting because he's wounded. You stand by the alcohol. A watched pot never boils, but watched moonshine does. Glad I have this book. I hear you. I really like, I haven't done this, but I know some people who've set up like Kindle chargers that are solar powered, so that, you know, if the zombie apocalypse happens, they still have their Kindle. And I think that's cool. Oh, we need more kindling. Look at that. Okay, so hold on. Zlata? Kindle some Kindles for us. Not the books. How about 30? And go back to Emilia. And she needs a few. We're not gonna make it if we want to trade them to Franco. That's just the way it is. That's okay. I don't think he had anything else I wanted. I just like cleaning him out because where else am I gonna get stuff? The alcohol. Roman's in bed. Okay, so that alcohol's gonna take, I'm not even sure how long. A while. So Franco, you might as well go. We might as well just zip to the end of the day. Bye. Okay. So we're not visiting the ruined villa again. That was not fun. Roman's gonna sleep. Emilia will guard. Zlata will guard. Katia will scavenge. And we're just gonna dig through the rubble. We're not gonna do any trading. There was rubble to dig through. If it was still snowing, I would take an axe here and take apart all the things, but it's not, so I won't. It won't budge, huh? It's funny, I'm not nearly as frightened now when I come to these places. It's because just being so close to the end of the game has given me a lot of confidence. Like, I know I can run and it won't be like a disaster that we didn't get enough food for everybody. We can just run, it's fine. I would need a shovel and I would be stealing. I believe I actually did steal from the shopkeeper in another game. Not this one. But it wouldn't be bad coming back with a crowbar to force that door. Okay, hello, hi. Do you have anything I need? I would like that moonshine to turn into alcohol. And I would like that sugar, and I want the herbs. I don't know that I have anything you want though. You can keep the moonshine, I don't actually care. I can make mine with sugar. It's very generous of you, though. I don't like being generous. I'll take a meat. And that cigarette. And that other cigarette. Deal. I can't carry that much. Katia! Run to the exit, Katia. So we need to come back with a crowbar if we're gonna come back. We could come back. We could come back with a shovel and steal, but I don't think we don't need to steal and it would just make them all sad. They get sad so easily. Day 72. So close, so close. Look at all this stuff. I wish I could bring so much every night. God, we should find a way to donate all of our canned food to, like, charity or something. Alright, I'm gonna well feed them and she can go to bed. And Zlata, you can get well fed and go to bed. fed and go to bed. Does Roman ever get content, like, at all? Is it just like a... He doesn't get sad easily, but he doesn't cheer up easily either? Because, I mean... He hasn't been shot too much lately. Just a little bit. Wee little bit of shot. I guess I'd be sad about that. Okay, someone's at the door. Please help me. Oh, fudge. Well, at least Roman's awake. He's the helper. Not that he likes it. Please, I need your help. You're the first person who opened the door. Thank you so much. Quick, my brother was shot by a sniper. Please help me carry him home or he'll die. There's no time to lose. Okay, I mean, we're going. We helped that wounded man. If we're in trouble one day, maybe someone will help us as well. Aw, Emilia's thawing off. I'm glad we helped our wounded neighbor. If we hadn't, he'd be dead by now. Helping our neighbor was the right thing to do. I'm glad we did it. Good, I'm glad we're all in agreement. Although I need someone to be awake. We'll just sit here and twiddle our thumbs until y'all wake up. Doot, 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 doot. I always feel nervous sending someone out because I feel like theoretically they could come back wounded. But so far they haven't come back wounded. Probably because I've been playing on easy. I do wish, and this is just because, again, we're on easy mode, we have buku resources. I wish that we could use our 110 wood to continue to spruce up the house a little. I know none of us is like an actual carpenter, but despite the fact that supposedly we patched all the holes, it doesn't look very good. That would be cool if there was more you could do to spruce up the interior. I feel like that would help my mood. I don't know about them. Okay, we're gonna need one fertilizer to make more herbs. And now we're gonna make more herbs. And really, like I said, I only have the time and resources for that because I really do like that treehouse. Because I've been playing on easy mode. I wonder if you have a kid in the kid download, if they can play in the treehouse. Because treehouses are awesome. We don't really have a lot of treehouses here, so. Okay, no moonshine. We would need more of that. Let's go finish making our cigarettes. I think those are cigarettes. Bandages, we can make those now. Yes, let's make those instead. Slightly more important than cigarettes. We're gonna make it. I agree. Okay, we need 2 fertilizer to make another 3 days of double food, 8 food. So let's go ahead and make a fertilizer from a vegetable and a fertilizer from a meat. And then we're going to... Oh, that's herbs. Oh. Well, oh. couldn't make double herbs. Oh, I wonder if it's because this is the upgraded bench. And that one's, we never did upgrade it. That would make sense. Huh, okay. So, I've only been making 5 herbs every 2 days. And I could have been making 10 herbs every 2 days. So, I screwed up and didn't realize that. But I don't really necessarily know that that would be... that would be intuitive. And, you know, obviously we got to the end of the game fine, but we could have been making so many more... We could have been making those quality cigarettes that everybody wants. So that was my bad. Good to know. Upgrade your herb table in order to make twice as many herbs. Or vegetables. I knew about the vegetables. I just didn't know about the twice as many herbs. It's fine. It's okay. It would have been good to know. I'm sorry that I didn't know, because it's something that I honestly would have been doing. I've had the materials to upgrade that bench for forever. And it would have been nice to have the herbs extra to make more bandages and stuff to sell. But it's really, it's okay. I'm a little annoyed. Mostly with myself for not figuring that out until the very last video. I think the last video. I expect the last video. Like, I don't know how to play this game, clearly. I thought I did. Alright, nighttime. Scavenge, Katia, and you two get to guard. You'll all be up all night, I'm sorry. Semi-detached house. And you get to take a crowbar with you. So, enjoy that. I'm not taking shovels. The shovels are literally just, as far as I can tell, are just to go steal. And I'm not going to steal from the nice trader. Why would I do that? Why would I steal from the nice trader? They don't seem bad or evil or thuggish. They just seem like a nice trader. Kind of weird that they haven't scavenged the house next door. I would. Teddy bear! We haven't seen one of those in forever. Those were only in, like, houses. Pile of wood, don't care. Food. Nice. So yeah, down here is, I think, more wood. And some piles that we aren't gonna shovel through. Because it's just, you can see, it's a little stealing icon over there. I don't know, maybe the whole thing would be stealing, I don't know. Let's put everything on the wood pile. Let's do one last big scavenge before the end. I'm gonna throw my crowbar down there. Okay, so second floor, we scavenge that. Third floor. We scavenge that. Boom. That was the note about burying Mom in the backyard, which was really depressing. And yet another reminder that this isn't taking place in Texas, because burying anything in the backyard is essentially impossible. Our backyards are like stone. Stone and clay so hard that it'll break you before you break it. Grab all that. I think that's the entire building, unless we, you know, go down with a shovel and steal from them. Which I really, like I said, don't want to do. It's a lot of ladders. I'm just now considering that in lieu of staircases, a lot of rooms have ladders. Which kind of makes sense for like an attic. I don't know if down there would be stealing. I guess I could go through with my shovel. I feel bad though. I know I'd be tempted to steal. I'm a very thiefy person in a lot of video games. Like Morrowind, oh my man. If it's not nailed down in Morrowind, it's going in my pockets. I have stolen things in Morrowind by like standing on people's heads. Because they can't see you steal if you're standing on their head. It's a little helpful exploit there. Alright, off we go. Do we want to come back? I don't think I want to come back. There's not really much to get unless I bring a shovel and go through those piles. But then again, I don't know how else we're going to spend the rest of our time. Most of the other places didn't have anything either. We could go back to the garage and trade things. That made me feel good. I was helping. Giving bandages to a nice young man. Okay. Look at all this stuff. We've been raided. Roman returned to us after helping a wounded man. And man, I tell you what, we have not... Roman, go to bed. Katia, go to bed. Emilia, go to bed. Zlata, no bed for you. We have not, had anyone be hurt in a raid. I think ever. And honestly, I think that's because we, so early on, boarded everything up and had weapons. And Roman's a great guard. And, okay, honestly, it probably helped that we were on easy mode. So all of those things aside... and we can't upgrade the herb bench while it's growing things. Which is a little annoying, but reasonable. Why doesn't Roman get any updates about helping a wounded man? Oh, look, he's content! You saw it here, folks. Roman can get content. Which is good. He deserves to be content. He helped save a guy's life. That's amazing. From snipers. He saved a guy's life from snipers. And we've experienced snipers. They are horrible. They will shoot you. Even Pavle, who ran so fast, was in danger of being sniped and did in fact get shot at one point. Because it turns out I'm not very good at running from snipers. That was mostly my fault. I take full responsibility. Okay. 73, wow. So, where, if anywhere, do we want to go tonight? We could just stay home. Nothing's stopping us from staying home. But we could take bandages to the nice garage guy. The looted gas station had some components. I think that's one of the places we can't reach because of the fighting, though. Which reminds me, I need to have somebody check the radio when they wake up. Don't let me forget. Don't let me forget. Okay. You go get the radio. And Zlata, you go upstairs to sleep. Katia, you get to finish that. Roman, you get to finish your cigarettes. Whoa! The next few days should be windy and pleasant. Should be warm and pleasant if a bit windy. We are led to believe that international peacekeepers are going to put an end to the civil war in Grasniavia in a couple upcoming days. Blah. Rebel and government forces are engaged in violent skirmishes. Okay, so that's the thing where we can't get anywhere because people are fighting. But it did give the peacekeeping notice, because I read that you would get a peacekeeping notice before, and I thought we got it earlier, and I was like, that doesn't make sense because we're still a ways from the ending. So there was another one saying, in a couple of days, it's all going to be over. Which is nice if you didn't know that. I can imagine if I'd heard that in my first game, I would have been like, oh, thank God. Let it be true. Okay, we can't make moonshine because we don't have enough sugar. I want to go back to the central square and sell things there. I know it's not, I can't get a good deal there, so it's not really the best choice in terms of min-max, but I like the idea of just going and hanging out around people for a social need. Okay, so Roman, you stop for just a second. How are we doing on, we can't make meds, we can't make bandages because we don't have herbs. We can make 12 more cigarettes, so go do that. And you can make more filters, but I don't want to use all of my mixed components because then I can't make meds. Okay, we do have alcohol to purify. That's moonshine. Okay. And don't forget to pick up the alcohol when you're done. Oh, I'm still kind of sore at myself for not updating the herb table. We could have made so many more bandages. So many more bandages. Oh well. I'm gonna be sore with myself for a few days. I don't think there's anything else I need to do right now. I guess people could be eating. Is we could take the alcohol to the market tonight. So it's not nothing. It's not nothing. Alright, let's make some food. And I think that has everybody working, so we have to go ahead and sleep. Alright, let's take Katia to the central square for trade. Roman can guard, and you two can sleep in bed. Prep. We're gonna trade the teddy bear and our bandages. Not all of them, geez. 5 of each, that's a good number. 5 of each. And the quality rolls. We should get something for that, right? Don't you think, Kitty? Kitty agrees we should get something for it. You need some materials? Maybe wood? Huh. No. Stuff I could fix and sell, though. Mateo, I wish you would come to my house with that stuff. I would buy it off your hands and I would turn it into something saleable. You've got moonshine I can refine. That's not nothing. Why did none of you come to my house? Because of snipers, I know, but still. Meds, I don't need meds. Fresh vegetables, meat that'll make your mouth water. Finest cans, bless your heart. Sugar, I want that. You hold on to that for just a second, Jiro. And there's nothing over here that I can... Okay, it's locked. And I'm not going in there. Okay, so what do I need most? I want the sugar so I can turn it into moonshine. It's very generous of you, huh? Alright, hold on. I don't want anything she has. She said I do want the moonshine to turn into alcohol. Nobody has herbs. And meanwhile, Mateo has stuff that I could actually fix and sell for a lot too, which is compelling. It's very generous of me, huh? Fine, we can have a deal. Can I hold all that stuff? What do I have in my backpack now? My backpack is full. Unless I put something down, which I'm terrified somebody will pick up. Do I really need this? For your peace and freedom. Let's look at how much it would cost us to get 7 moonshine. Do those not stack? It won't do, try harder. It's very generous of you. Meds, more meds. I can't carry that much, so they don't stack in her inventory, really? But they stack in the other inventory. That's BS in my opinion. Pardon my French. Sugar stacks. I need 3 hands for that. 2 is 1 hand. The herbal meds is 1 hand. The bear is 1 hand. The cigarettes is 1 hand. Deal. My hands are still full. Is a medicine worth a moonshine? I feel like a medicine's worth way more than moonshine. Is a teddy worth a moonshine? No. Well, fine. We just won't get your moonshine. That's annoying. I'm annoyed. Should avoid the annoyed. Okay. That's fine. We have stuff to what's the word I'm looking for? Fix in order to sell to Franco. He likes weapons. Day 74. So close. I need to stop. I need to stop being inefficient. Roman, you can go up here and put some firewood in the fireplace. Are we out of coffee? Did y'all drink it all? Y'all did that, huh? Drank all your coffee. Alright. Zlata is hungry. You get to go finish making food. And Emilia, you get to go downstairs and play MacGyver with all the weapons, broken weapons we just bought. Those actually, I think will be really a good deal. So that would have been something for me to be thinking about back in the, whoa, a lot of components though. Assault rifle just takes weapon parts, so we'll start with that one. Do you think Franco will come least one more time before day 80, won't he? My stomach is rumbling. I know, Zlata is making food. And there's raptors to pick up. Hold on. That also just takes gun parts. It's just the armor that takes components. It's okay. If he was gonna come today, wouldn't he have come by now? There he is! I never should have doubted you. Go ahead and make the military vest. Zlata, I want you on moonshine duty. Quick. Moonshine. 4 hours. 4 hours. Let's make it worth the effort. You betcha. Just wait until that vest gets finished. There's a vest. Alright, how do you feel about this shiny new vest? Exactly what I need. I can give you a lot for this. It's very generous of you. Well, I don't want to be generous. It won't do. Try harder. Alright, deal that. You making another helmet because he'll pay us for that. I want you on bandage duty. We need herbs. We don't have herbs. They're coming. Do you have herbs? We could turn him into... No, he does not. Dang it. Shoot, I should have gotten the sugar earlier. Weapon parts, alcohol. No, the alcohol is useless to me without herbs. Okay. So, coffee, because the girls wanted it. Meat. Fine, we can have a deal. Alright. I need those herbs to finish. Gosh, dang it. I have 2 alcohols and no moonshine. And I've got 2 more coming, but I should have had more. Soon it will be over and we'll be fine. Look at Emilia being happy. So that. We can make another pistol. Go ahead and make one of those. Roman, what are you doing, honey? Oh, you're smoking a cigarette. Alright, that's fair. Alright. Helmet to sell you. He doesn't find that as useful. That's fine. I don't want any of the weapons. I don't need any more wood. I'm good on wood. I wouldn't own literally everything else he owns. I wouldn't mind it. You know, if it's available, I wouldn't mind. Alcohol. So, well, I do have more coming, so there's that. Bandages. Huh. Okay, that was a lot of bandages, but I feel like it was worth it for the meds and such. Okay, you can go. Thank you. Sorry to keep you so long. I hope snipers won't see me. Probably don't say that. That breaks my heart. I don't want to think about you dying. He just says that so we'll offer for him to come live with us. I would actually be totally okay with forming a partnership with him. just think, he could get the broken things. We could fix them. Beautiful relationship. I need to keep making water. I have a lot of water. I think I can stop briefly. At least there's some relief. Okay. Now I just need the herbs to finish. Dang, I wanted to take this video to day 80, and I don't think that's gonna happen unless I make it like 2 hours, because I'm just insistent on gonna wait for the herbs to be done. I'm sorry, I'm a bad Let's Player. Okay. Get that started. Roman, you can go make some. Oh, Katia didn't need much sleep. Come on, herbs. Come on, herbs. Grow. Grow like the wind. There they are. Alright, so what we really want to do is, whoops. What we really want to do is upgrade this. We would need a heat lamp and a crap load of components. Let's do that. And in the meantime, how about you? Where can I make firewood that isn't the cook stove? Oh, I've got an extra cook stove for that very reason though, so that's fine. Just need components. And I can turn this, a little bit of this into kindling. Not a lot. Look at Roman. I'm sure today will bring some good news. My sweet baby. Alright. So let's go ahead and go get some components. End day. I have here that the looted gas station, which I can't get to, had components. St. Mary's had some components. The construction site had some components. Not very many in either case. The boy at the garage had components. So let's go trade with him. We've got meds to sell him. We're gonna be fine. We don't need a lot of food, we need components. We could probably go get some from one of the violent areas, but I don't want to do that. Hi. I need all your components. All of them. Unfortunately, I can't hold all of them. It's very generous of you. Oof. Can I go stick them over here? I'm gonna try that. We'll see if this works. Don't pick them up while I'm gone later. That would not be cool, guy. Let me see. Okay. Deal. Oh, that's sugar. Can't have it. Denied. Thank you. This helps us a lot. Oh, my sweet toy. I'm really touched that it's the middle of a war, but he's still taking care of his dad. That's sweet. I kind of ship him and Zlata. Zlata would just adore him. She would. Because they're both so hopeful. You know, like, Zlata's the one that keeps everyone's spirits up and thinks everything will be fine. And here he is in the middle of a war, doing everything it takes to keep his dad alive. It's just, so sweet. Okay, food for you. Emilia, you don't get to sip with your coffee. I need you to work in. Katia, whoa. Yes, upgrade the garden. Katia, I want you sleeping. Roman, you get to eat and then you can sleep too. Zlata, you get to go downstairs and eat. Soon it will be over. We'll be fine. Look how happy they are. I did not like... Ah, there we go. That is an upgraded. So if I was to take 2 meats and make them into fertilizer... I'd gladly eat something. I know you would. Alright, Zlata. Meat in the meat trap. So if we say... There it is. 10 herbs. 2 days. Wow. So I have missed out on so many herbs. But it's okay. Just know, for the record, that we could have been much richer than I thought we were. Than we are now. We could have been much richer than I thought we could have been. If that makes any sense at all. Gonna make it. Oh, I'm so angry with myself. You have no idea how angry I am to not have put that together. That an upgraded bench could make twice as many herbs. Because I built that bench and I tried to make 2 sets of herbs on it and it wouldn't. And I thought, well, that's just herbs. Herbs can't be doubled. They didn't want to let you make too many. Oh, I did not know. Oh, well. It happens. Alright. I want you refining alcohol. And I want you making bandages. There we go. 10 herbs. 10 herbs in 2 days. I can't even imagine. That's so much. And then after that, we're all going to be on filter duty. How are we on water? We've got plenty. 10 herbs in 2 days. Oh well. It's fine. It's not fine at all. I was wondering though, because you have to have the herbs to make the quality cigarettes. And we just never had enough herbs to support both meds making and cigarettes making. So I figured, well, I guess you just have to pick one. Like, I guess you can't do both. But with 10 herbs, with twice as many herbs as we were getting, we probably could have made some quality cigarettes for sale. It's alright, it's fine. We can make some regular cigarettes. Gosh, we have so many. And go back and get more components. Works for me. We're good. We can, like I said, we can coast for the next couple of days. There is no reason to... There's no reason to keep going and trading stuff except that I like to feel like I am. Gosh, when we hit like day 50 or 60, I really thought we had hit a point where I felt like we could never be self-sufficient for food. But we have managed. We have not had to dip into the canned food at all. I don't know that that would forever be the case. I haven't done the math of the variable rate meat plus the vegetables every day, which is also kind of variable in itself because you then have to, not variable, but it's less than you think, because you're harvesting 8, but you've got to immediately turn around and make some fertilizer from something. But man, we potentially could have had 3 herbal gardens set up. And if that happened, then I think we would be self-sufficient. So it's an interesting thought experiment, because we would eventually run out of things to scavenge. We've run out of things to scavenge. I had to go trade bandages for components, which at the beginning of the game I could just go and bring back an armful of scavenged components, and you know, they were lying on the ground, right? So you know, the question really is, at what point would you run out if you tried to do a forever game? But I think we reached self-sufficiency. I think maybe with regular Franco visits still coming for stuff that we would need that would run out. With that said, I think we could do it, which is really cool. Take the quality roll-ups. It's cool to me to consider potentially being self-sufficient living in this apocalypse. Now, add a person and everything would just fall apart. I don't know if we actually had the parts to... We really need the materials is what we need. Would I be able to hold all that? I need 4 more materials. Or 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I should have utilized him more. I sold all those cogs. You remember we had like a zillion cogs and I sold them just straight up. And I said at the time, I told myself I wasn't gonna sell raw parts because I did that before and I kind of underestimated the value of them because I needed them later. And I did say that at the time. I had not thought about going to that guy and getting parts to repair. Because those military vests, if you have the cogs and the materials, those are worth a lot to Franco. As well they should be, in my opinion. Okay. Somebody needs to harvest the vegetables. Emilia, I think it's gonna be you. So, gameplay pro tip, if you start getting a zillion cogs in your inventory, think about going to visit that central square guy and making stuff to sell to Franco. Zlata's content. Roman should eat and go to bed. As should Katia, to be honest. Roman, go to bed. There you go. Zlata, you get to look into moonshine making. I don't think we have enough sugar, but you can try. Katia, for now you get to go up to eat in bed. No, we do not have enough sugar. That's fine. Sleep. Sleep. Okay. Make. Zlata, you go make... Oh, there's rats to pick up. Okay, we would need actual gun parts to sell those. And I think we had some, and I feel like we sold them to Franco. But that's fine. We were still learning. I feel a lot less upset about that one when I drove up the herb one. I don't think Franco will come today, which is fine. We don't have moonshine, so it's just cigarettes. And more meat. And I think that is good. I don't think anyone else needs to do anything else. I don't have filters. I guess I do need filters. So, well, do I? If I... Let's just go. End day. Franco's not coming. Katia gets to scavenge. You get to sleep, you get to guard, you get to sleep. Central Square. We're gonna take some quality roll-ups, and we're gonna go get some... Whoa, not what I want. We're gonna go get some materials from the guy. He is our material guy. Huh. That's a Madonna song, isn't it? Okay. No, I don't want it. I want your materials. Ah, and you ran out of, like, useful stuff to repair. Which is not cool of you, dude. To go and run out on useful stuff to repair. You have moonshine, but I would need filters to fix it. You have medical supplies. You claim to have food. I really want that sugar. What is the point of having a moonshine still if you don't have any sugar to put in it? It's very generous. Really? Those are the only two options. Okay. Backpack is not full, but we ran out of things to sell. So we made it to like the 70s before we ran out of places to scavenge. And honestly, we aren't even out, quote unquote, of places to scavenge. There was some things that were blocked off because of fighting. Which I deliberately kept low. That's part of the easy game part. But we could go kill the deserters with Roman. I'm not going to, because I feel sympathetic for them, to them. Roman, you can eat. Emilia and Zlata, time to work. Roman gets to sleep. Katia gets to sleep, eat and sleep. Wow, we're on day 77, so here we go. I think, quote unquote, I think Franco will come today, which would be wonderful. Alright. Moonshine, I have enough for 2 of those. Emilia, I think it's best if you go make some food for us. Wow, 12 food. That's awesome. Okay. I have just run out of firewood, which is fine. We need more herbs. We have no tobacco. That's fine. We need kindling. Let's go do that. We're gonna turn... Let's turn all our wood into kindling. Let's just do that. Day 80's just around the corner. Do you think he's made a lot of money off the war? He deserves to have made money though. Lugging stuff all over town, dodging snipers. Bless his heart. it's a miracle he comes by our place. Because Katia is a cutthroat negotiator. And I really think that she has probably, of all the characters that we've had, I think she's pulled her weight the most. Like, I would not want to do a playthrough without Katia. I think she's been amazing in terms of getting the best deals trading-wise, which is literally every 3 days. That's how we get our wood and stuff. So it's not like some unimportant thing. Roman obviously was the next most useful because his ability to guard us so well at night and his ability to kill things in the violent areas where things needed killing were really crucial. I think Zlata was a distant third most useful, and that was just because, you know, she kept everybody happy. But at least in this playthrough, I didn't do a whole lot to make people sad, which is good. I don't want to make people sad. Emilia's talents, the lawyer thing, I don't really feel like she did much. I think I looked it up, and the lawyer thing that she has that makes her emotionally steady or unavailable basically just keeps her from being sad, which was not really necessary when I had Zlata in the same room, because Zlata's keeping people happy anyway. But on top of everything else, we didn't do a lot to make people sad. So Emilia did not feel like a very useful contributor. Mostly I've just had her running around making stuff, which is good that she can make things. But I would have preferred somebody who, for instance, could have 10 herbs at 10 herbs. I would have preferred somebody who could have maybe carried more things on scavenging. That would have been awesome. Because really my scavengers were Zlata and Katia. Which Katia should not really be scavenging. Katia is my negotiator. Oh, need more water. We're low on that. Well, let's do something about that. So that's not going to be today. Man, even this late stage of the game, I run out of things. It is a very tight resource management game. You've got to have all your stuff. I'm gonna make herbal meds just because they require fewer components. Right now, components are valuable as filters. But yeah, there is no point where you're just leaning back going, meh, I don't need any of this stuff. Even wood, we had 110 wood or whatever, now we've got 20. So, I mean, even when you think you have a lot, you don't. Which is an interesting, it's really effective as a game. You can't go on autopilot. Well, you can, but then you do stupid things like me going, oh no, we don't have any more stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and end the day, and Roman gets to guard. Katia is gonna go trade again. I really want... What do I want? I want so many things. My wish list is large, y'all. And perfectly reasonable. And I'm gonna maybe sell some of my... Since He should show up. Why is he not showing up? Well, I'll carry my things. Does he not love us anymore? Maybe he'll come on tomorrow. Hey, dude. What you got? Not a lot. Materials, but that's not what I really wanted. Rum, whiskey, bourbon. Just kidding. Fresh vegetables. Water. Sugar. Fine, we can have a deal. Vegetables, meat. This offer of yours is just too damn impressive. Well, I don't like impressing people. Fine, we can have a deal. Okay, that's fair. No. Alright. Oops, not interested. Backpack. We've got 4 slots and 1 vest to trade. Where is that moonshine? One, 2, 3, 4. I can only have 1? Lady, what on earth? This is just being difficult now. There. And yes, I just traded canned food, which I never, ever, ever trade. I just traded canned food for coffee and quality cigarettes because that's how much I love my little trash babies. That's what I call my little people. Roman gets good cigarettes to cheer him up, and Katia and Emilia get coffee, even though I don't feel like Emilia's really earned it. And I'm hard on her. I'm always busting her chops. Go to sleep, Katia. Roman, you get to eat, and then you can go to sleep. Okay. Now you can go to bed. Zlata, you can go eat. I think I'm just hard on her because she drinks all my coffee. That's why. Okay. So first things first, I want to get this going now that I have water for it. I don't think it'll come done in time, but I like to believe that, you know, we don't know the ceasefire is coming. Speaking of, what does the radio say? Your accommodation be nice and warm. That's the music station. International peacekeepers are going to stop the civil war. It's weird. There used to be... It's weird. There was a bootleg station there that, you know, shared city information. And now it's been shut down? That's kind of scary. It probably wasn't shut down for good reasons. Let's go make sure. Let nature do its work. Let's go make sure. Let's go make moonshine. Someone's at the door. It's Franco! I bet. It is! There's his little striped shirts. His little pajamas. Okay. I can't make bandages. I can't make meds. I can't make anything. That's kind of good. Katia, what are you doing? Last day for Franco. I could make those herbs if you had brought me gun parts, but you didn't, which is frustrating. Bad Franco. Herbs. Let's say, okay, first of all, I need all your materials. And for that, I will give you a pistol. I want all the sugar, all the water, and the, what do you call it, wood. For 9 bullets. I want filters and the moonshine and basically the things for making things. Meat, vegetables, herbs, and tobacco, and your quality cigarettes. For that, I will give you these broken weapons that I can't fix because I gave you all my weapon parts. Very generous of you. Well, that's me. I've always taken care of you, Franco. And do I want to sell anything else? One gun for not the bandages, not the meds. Seriously? 4 foods and cigarettes? That's gonna be what you bulk on? Can I give you some cigarettes? Too damn impressive. Very generous. Fine, we can have a deal. Alright, there we go. 4 foods. Alright. You can leave now. Thank you. So that was our last Franco visit, I'm almost certain. And I sold a lot of our things because for me, emotionally, role-playing wise, I feel like they would start unloading their guns at this point. We're about to have a ceasefire. You know, things are about to be better. Not like this. So it's like maybe we don't need a bunch of guns around to remind us of all those times that people tried to rob us. We didn't even really use the guns like to kill people when we had to do that, which was not fun. We just used Roman's backstabby knifiness for the most part. The guns were just to keep people from raiding our house, which when you think about it is really kind of depressing. Like a lot, actually. So this is like moving on from that in my head. Okay. I wonder if they'll stay together. You know, after the war is over. These people have lived together for 3 months. Almost 90 days, that's 3 months. 80 days, that's 3 months. And they probably didn't know each other before all this started. They weren't friends. That would just be, whew. you'd have shared some stuff at that point together. Even if you didn't like each other, even if you hated each other, you've been through something together. You know, you would always think of Roman as the guy who, you know, guarded you in your sleep all those nights. Even if he was a total jerk and snapped at you in the mornings when he was on his way out to get a cigarette or something, you know, he's still the guy that kept you alive. How many nights in a row did he shoot off bandits? I would just feel a huge debt of gratitude to him, and I'm sure he's got to feel similarly for, like, say, Katia, who is ruthlessly bargained all of our stuff. You know, we would have starved to death without her going out and bargaining with people. I would have a lot of emotional... Oh, the fighting's over. So we could visit the quiet house, but we're not going to. We could visit... Ooh. We could visit the small apartment building, but Roman could get hurt, and I don't want that. That is the exact opposite of what I want. Let's go to the hospital and check on everybody there. And I have in my notes that I needed a crowbar. Like you do. I feel like maybe I needed a shovel too, because that place got shelled pretty badly. And let's take some meds to give them. We've got extra. I'm serious. I would kind of like to find a place where I could donate food. But maybe after the war is over, we can donate our canned food. Yes, I am here to donate supplies. Here is a donation. Also, oh god, can I just... Could I have these? Would that bother you? I won't take the coffee beans, even though I'm totally tempted. But with the med pills, I can make more meds for you, and I can bring them back. So, you know, thank you. I probably shouldn't use the crowbar right there in front of him. After the last shelling, we can't admit any more patients. Well, I'm not a patient, so that's... Don't do anything stupid, okay? Would crowbarring this count as stupid? Like, if I find something in here, I'll share it with you guys. Okay, that's a stealing hand, so I'm not gonna... So they don't mind you crowbarring, it's just... You'd have to steal to... No, it's fine. Please stop telling me you can't admit patients. I'm not asking to be admitted. I'm here to help you. Okay, nothing here. I guess I kind of cleaned this place out with Roman. But he was wounded and I was distraught, so... Okay. I don't want to steal. I don't want to steal. I'm not here to steal. So many patients died in the shelling. God. I know it's a war game, but I had gotten all hopeful, and now this place is making me sad again. Hello. Hi, don't make any trouble. I won't. That's what they said just when Roman killed him. Oh, okay, I'm stopping. Shit, I'm stopping! Stop it! What are you doing? Buggy! Oh my god, if Katia dies, I swear I'm gonna have to restart the entire day. Oh, okay, there was a straight shot. Ooh. I'm actually gonna restart the day. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm sorry. Okay, we're back on day 78, which is a restart. I am so sorry. The reason I restarted was not because Katia was wounded, but because I didn't want her to be sad over the fact that she had to attack that guy. That was... I didn't even click on him. I didn't even click on the shovel. I guess she went into combat automatically, I guess? I'm not sure what happened. He said to stop going through his stuff, which is fair. I fully respect that that was his stuff, and I immediately tried to click out and stop, but it didn't stop fast enough, and so he went into combat, and then I hit run to exit just to get past him, and I went into combat and started hitting him, and apparently hit him with a shovel hard enough that he almost died and started pleading, please girl, don't do it, which, what? So I didn't want to continue because I felt like at that point, Katia would be sad for doing something bad that we didn't really have any control over. So I exited out and we're redoing this day, and I'm really sorry. That's my fault. It was a bug, but I'm the one playing, so it's my fault. I just wanted to look through the cabinet. I wasn't stealing anything, but I guess that wasn't good enough. And I respect that. So I guess Franco's gonna come again. And I wasted a whole day, and I'm really sorry. And I don't want to cut another video, so this one's just gonna have to go long. I am inept, and I apologize. But I do feel like it was unclear whether I could scavenge or just, look. It wasn't stealing anything, I just wanted to look. I'm an RPG player. Looking is what I do. Asking an RPG player not to look through things is really asking a lot, I feel. So, okay, what do we got? Weapon parts. Maybe we could repair something and sell it back to him. That might actually be good. Alright, so Emilia, can you go over here and do a repair on something, maybe? That we could then sell back? Just a pistol. Well, that's fine. Zlata, you can come down here and be working the water filter. I feel so bad. I really do. And I just didn't want the bad, vibes from hurting a perfectly innocent guy at the hospital. If I have a complaint about this game, it is that people aggro really quickly and really easily, and it's not always clear that they're gonna do that. And I do get, if somebody wanted to make the realism argument that, well, it's realistic that you don't always know what's gonna set people off and they're on a hair trigger and it's a war zone. I mean, yeah, I would be on a hair trigger in a war zone too. You don't know who's gonna suddenly shoot you in the face for all your stuff. I get it, But it's from a player perspective, it's really frustrating because it means you run into these situations where you're getting killed or bad vibes or whatever from, they're getting sad from hurting someone. And it's like, I didn't want to hurt them. I didn't even click on them, I don't think. Maybe I did click on him. I don't think I clicked on him. If I did, I feel very bad because I did not mean to. Alright. So what can we sell? We'll sell the alcohol. Because we're not getting any more herbs. And we'll sell some of our cigarettes. Because we're about to make some more. Alright. That is a good sell. And I will sell you my broken gun and gun parts because I don't want to keep them on hand. I really wish I could get rid of my extra snowflakes. Alright, thank you very much, Funko, and I'm really sorry to have wasted your time. I can't make any meds, I can't make any bandages, I can't make quality roll-ups, but gosh dang it, I can make regular cigarettes. Are they trying to outmake each other? That would be hilarious. Okay, Roman, is there anything you can be doing? Rat traps are fine. Water is fine. The moonshine could be checked. But I'll let you get your cigarette out first. Oh, nope. I lied. You can smoke later when I'm not paying attention. Moonshine. Put in a filter. And then you can go get some alcohol started. And then you can all do your own thing. I don't even know where to visit tonight. I'll go back to the hospital and give them medicines and just leave. It'll be an act of penance. It'll be my way of apologizing to the game for being so bad at it. Alright, everybody, take 5. Katia will scavenge. Roman will guard. Zlata and Emilia will sleep in their beds, and we'll go back to the hotel, the city hospital, and I'll take some meds and donate them. And also I'll take like 10 food. There. I feel better now. And I won't take a crowbar. Or any kind of weapon at all. And I'll walk kind of slowish. It's not my fault they're jumpy. Yes, I'm here to donate supplies. But I do want some things in return because I'm bad that way. I want 3 books. I'm liberating them. What did he say? Don't be ridiculous. Offer us something useful or leave. Dude. Way to be a jerk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. There. That was a lot, but I feel better. Irrationally so. I got some coffee beans. Katia can have coffee in the morning. Day 79. Okay, so like tomorrow this is like the last day, I think. And we gave back. We've been raided. Okay, we were fine. Alright, Katia, eat some food. Tell you what, you can eat twice. I want everybody to go to bed well fed tonight. And then you get to sleep. My good girl. You get to put some kindling in the fireplace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you get to eat. Roman is tired and hungry. Zlata, you get to go downstairs and pick up the alcohol that we distilled. Roman, you get to eat twice. My sweet Roman. I will miss him the most. I just adore him. I picked him, you remember, for his beautiful scally face. And I will miss him. And probably some of my favorite parts of the game were using him to stab people. Terrifying and heart-pounding though it was extremely fun. Would play a game that is just Roman stabbing people. I guess that's most games. But it's not Roman, you know? Alright, we're gonna make a lot of cooked food. Zlata is getting the moonshine started. Then she's gonna go downstairs and gosh, we could have made an extra cooked food. That's annoying. I want to do this just right. It's very important to me that we go into the ending prepared properly. Because you don't know, maybe, oh, plums. Okay, quite a feast. There we go, 14. Oh, 14. Alright, so Zlata, check up here. I don't think there's anything I want to make on that bench, but we'll double check. And like I said, I hate that I can't get rid of those snowflakes. The snowflake thing was frustrating. Okay, nothing down here. Go to this bench. Well, first water. And in a second, veggies, which is more important than making filters. Filters. As long as we remain alert, they can't hurt us here. Oof, I'm lower on water than I thought I was, because I just made a bunch of food is why. Enough sleeping. Katia is gonna go harvest our veggies. And Zlata is gonna come over here and make more filters for us. Good girl. I'm finally full. Oh, God bless. No. Jeez. Okay. I need 2 fertilizers to replant. Water than I have to replant. We're gonna need 20, and we just don't have that. Emilia, you can go get the alcohol started. Zlata, how do you feel about making some wood for us, baby? Roman, you can go smoke your cigarette. You deserve it. Katia, you can keep working on, what is it, cigarettes? I think it's cigarettes. Yes, it's a lot of cigarettes. Okay. So, amusingly enough, we can't start vegetables today because we need to actually let the water finish out, but, and if we weren't so close to the end game, I'd be absolutely furious with myself for not planning that out better.
the reason we're out of water is because I made 14 bowls of soup. Not needing 14 bowls just yet, but here we are. I could get one set of vegetables going. I will, just so it's going. Normally I would not. It would be better to wait the extra day and get the more water, but I want to have vegetables growing as we go into the end game. I don't know if it'll matter. I don't know anything about the endings at all. So I want it to think that we're, you know, competent in doing stuff. Got a lot of books. Man, should I have spent more time getting books? We only have 28. I mean, it's a lot, but... And I've read this several times, so I think the shelter is pretty good. I hope. We've got herbs growing, we've got traps growing, we've got vegetables growing. I think we're doing pretty good. I feel like, I hope everybody's well fed and content and rested. So here we go. What did he just say? Something about I'll burst? If I eat any more, I'll burst? Is that what he said? Okay, so I'm not gonna do anything tonight. I'm just gonna let everyone sleep while Roman guards them, because I think tonight is the last night. Day 80? People are gonna come save us? Ending? The night was calm apart from the echo of distant shots. Let's hope it doesn't get worse. Okay, I thought today was gonna be the last day. I'm a little confused, but it's gonna be alright. We're gonna put Roman to bed. Zlata's gonna check the radio. I don't want music. There's no news at all. That doesn't seem as ideal as one might hope. I'm a little lost. I really thought today was the last day. Maybe tonight is the last. I'm sure this day will bring some good news. I hope so too, sweetie. Things will work out eventually. Okay, got more rats. I think that would be the hardest part for me, is like killing and skinning and eating rats. That would be kind of gross for me, and I would have to adapt, because that's what you do, you adapt. But I wouldn't like it. Wait, I want Katia well fed. I want everybody well fed and content and not hurting or wounded. Man, I could have started more vegetables today, but it's fine. Oh, and the herbs are gonna come due today, but I don't really think it matters. I think we're just counting down, I think. I said day 80. Get the herbs started, I guess. I don't know if our relative wealth matters for the... Is there a score? I don't know. I don't know. We'll make 2, what do you call them? Fertilizers. And we should be able to make some meds. Good. Let's just keep it that way. Gosh dang it. I wonder how many herb gardens you could set up. That's the real question. We at one point had the components to it. And that would be just amazing if you could keep enough herbs going to, or vegetables going to be self-sufficient in terms of food. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and jump forward. I think everybody's well fed and content. All of them are well fed and content. If that's not, I don't know how to make it any better than that. Achievement unlocked. The war is over. We made it. You've survived. Well done, us. Okay, what does it do? What does it do? Tell us. Pictures of medicines in little medicine tabs. Day 5, helping each other. We helped a man get medication for his father. A picture of some tools. Neighbors in need. Day 8. Our friendly neighbors came to ask us for help in reinforcing their shelter. We were happy to help them. Oh, day 10. Blood on our hands. Roman murdered a defenseless victim. That was at the hotel. Day 17, saving life. Our neighbor's children asked us for medication for her. We shared the little we had with them. Day 21, hungry children. The children we helped earlier came to ask us for some food. We shared with them. Oh, this is gun. Day 26, fight for survival. Roman encountered several bandits and managed to kill them. Day 33, rebel investigation. Rebel soldiers asked if our neighbor had stolen supplies from a humanitarian aid container. We lied to them and denied it. Day 42, buried alive. A shell hit a nearby tenement and some people were trapped under the rubble. Katia helped pull them out. Day 43, tough decision. Katia took other people's supplies. That was the school that was kind of an accident, sort of, a little bit. Day 52, grateful daughter. A daughter of one of the people we had saved earlier came to thank us and gave us her mother's earrings. Day 56, blood on our hands. Roman killed a bandit. Who had it coming? Day 58, plea for help. Our neighbor felt unsafe and asked us to help her board up her windows. We did that. Day 63, desperate cry for protection. A frightened neighbor asked us to protect her against bandits. Roman agreed to help her. Day 72, a sniper's victim. Our neighbor's brother got wounded by a sniper's bullet. Roman helped carry him to safety. Day 80, ceasefire. The long-awaited ceasefire finally came into force, eventually putting an end to the fighting in Pogorin. Those who managed to survive the war in Groznovi would never forget it. Boy, you had to read that really fast. After the war, Emilia became a public prosecutor in Pogorin. She used her law expertise in trials of war criminals who were brought to justice. She has never found out who the murderers of her family were, but deep inside she hopes they got what they deserved. Oh. So she prosecuted war criminals like some of the bandits and thugs that we saw. Zlata survived the war and was reunited with her brother in Canada. It took her some time to adjust to the new reality, but she found a job and even resumed her music studies at the Royal Conservatory in Toronto. Oh, I'm so glad. Because you remember she was young. She'd been training in music and then the war started. I'm glad. After the war, Roman sought out his former buddies and, much to his great relief, learned that most of them admired his courage and the decision he made. He returned to his neighborhood and became a leader of the local community. Oh, Roman, my sweet cinnamon bun. Katia used her contacts, she was a journalist, remember, to find her parents in a refugee camp abroad. She brought them back to the city and helped them rebuild their house. Soon after, she published her war diary, which became a bestseller and drew widespread attention to the fate of civilians during the war. Oh, look at all the good endings we got. Oh my God. I credit them being well fed and content. Oh, that's the end. Okay. Wow.
Oh my gosh! This was video 21 in this series. And so that's probably 21 hours of footage. Maybe a little more, maybe a little less. They weren't all an hour long, but some of them, like this one's going on 2 hours. And for that, I apologize. That was partly my fault for screwing up the hospital run. That was a really good game. It was really emotional. And I loved going through on the easy mode with the locations we chose and the winter settings that we chose and the length of days till ceasefire and intensity of conflict. We set it all down on as easy as possible and really got a chance to kind of stretch out and get to know the game, and that was really cool. I love all the customizable options that this game has. I don't know that I would like it nearly so much if you didn't have that really fine-tuning control at the beginning to write the story that you want to write, which is kind of funny that they call it writing a story, because it's almost what it's like. Part of me kind of wants to go through with all the characters again. They look so interesting. I know there's a make your own characters, which seems really cool. Police officer, computer specialist, forester, pharmacist, insurance agent, photographer, psychologist. I would love to know what they all have for bonuses. I don't know if it's random. I'd love to play through with just 1 or 2 people and see who shows up. I kind of want to get the downloaded content with the little kids, just because I'm curious how that would go. But yeah, really, this has been so much fun, and for me, and hopefully for you guys too. Honestly, I don't know if it's fun watching me play a video game for 21 hours straight, and I do promise that I will do other games as well. I know I owe everybody another Long Live the Queen, and I promised to try to finish out some more of the Little Lily Princess epilogues, but this was a really good thing to take a break with, and I really liked it. I think this is like $20 on Steam, which I know is kind of high for some folks, but if you can afford it, I definitely recommend picking it up because it is so much fun. And if I had a criticism, I guess I have a couple. I really hate that if you start a new story, you lose the old save game. Because I can see wanting to see that epilogue again, or just wanting to load up and see your house. I think that's kind of, yeah. Make multiple saves. It's not like I don't have room on my computer. Come on, that's basic stuff. I don't like this new modern insistence of Tomb Raider does that too. You start a new game and you lose the old one immediately. Like, what the heck? Don't do that to players. I don't like that at all. And it feels like a cheap way to force, like, everyone in the house to buy their own copy or something because you can't use the same computer. Like, okay, fine, great. So I really wish they could let you have multiple save slots. Hanako Games has spoiled me because they give you like 100 save slots, which is a perfectly reasonable number of save slots. The other thing that I do not like is that when people give you warnings right before they go aggro, the time between the warning and the time between they go aggro is so short that they might as well not even give a warning. They just instant aggro. So that's kind of silly. That needs to be spaced out better, in my opinion. I don't know what that timing is based on, but I can't react fast enough. Maybe it's me. Maybe I suck. That's probably not a maybe. And then also, I do wish that some things were a little bit clearer. Like, for instance, the fact that upgrading the herb bench to a vegetable bench also let you make twice as many herbs. I didn't feel like that was intuitive. We found it out, but it would have been nice for it to say that. And maybe it did say that, but I didn't see it say that. Or if I saw it, it didn't register. So sometimes that would be a little bit more helpful to give like a clearer, under the description, say this is what the upgrade actually gets you. You can make vegetables and you can make twice as many herbs. Okay, that's cool. but yeah, overall, a really great game, and I really liked that there's not a sense of there's only one right way to play it. Like, even near the end, because I felt like I did pretty good in that run. I mean, we ended with like 80 canned food, which is a lot of food. Even with that, I felt like, oh man, maybe I should have been trading more, or maybe I should have been this more or that more. I could have definitely been making more quality cigarettes, and if the cigarette prices had spiked like they're supposed to, then I could have sold them for guns to the soldiers and then sold those back to Franco. I definitely could have min-maxed better with Franco in terms of what to sell him, because each of the traders, I learned later, have their own, like, he prefers weapons and other people prefer food and stuff like that. I probably could have done more trading of food, but I was just terrified to let it go. Stuff like that. But yeah, it just, overall, a really good game. Really good. The only thing that might make me hesitate about playing again is I eventually did get a little tedious carting all the stuff from all over the map back to that main pile so you could decide what to take each time. I mean, it was fun in like a tidying things up kind of way, but it was also, it got a little tiring with the big maps like the construction map and the brothel was a bit big. So it would be cool if there was some kind of once you finish the game once, maybe unlock or maybe someone could make a mod that once the map is clear and assuming that you've got a crowbar and a saw blade and stuff, that you could press a button and just assume that your character brought it all to the front for you to pick through. That would be cool too, just to save some time. I should check. There might well be a mod for that. What is the modding center? So, I mean, they've set it up to mods, so I don't know what browser works. They'll probably open a website, and I can see. There might totally be a mod like what I described. But anyway, yes. Oh my gosh, I'm rambling. That was a really good game. I loved our endings. I kind of wish I could go back into our last game and look at our characters' stories again, like the full story plus the epilogue, because it's not like I reread up on them right before the ending, so that kind of was my bad. You can read them on the wiki, so I guess if you really want to know. But you know, that they had the bio with all the information. It would have been kind of cool to go back through that, because I'd forgotten that Zlata got separated from her brother, but I'm very happy that she found him again in Canada. But yes, good game. Enjoyed it a lot. If you are still with me here on video 21, bless you so much, and you are just so wonderful, and I love all my subscribers, and I really appreciate it. I like sharing these videos, but I mean, I get ad revenue from them, which helps pay for the games, and not a lot of ad revenue, but a little bit, and that helps a lot, and I really appreciate it. So all that to say, that was This War of Mine. My name is Anna Marnall. I will probably keep playing this game in my personal time, because I do kind of want to see the kid DLC. I don't know if anyone here wants me to load up another 30 videos of this, or 20 or whatever. So let me know in the comments if you're thinking, oh, that was good, closure, I don't need any more of it. Or if you're thinking, oh my gosh, I need more, put it in my face right now. You know, it's a spectrum. So let me know your interest, and we'll see from there. Gosh, I think that's it. Thank you so much. That was an emotional ride. I will see you in the next video, which should be something else entirely. I don't know what yet, but we'll find out together. Once again, my name is Anna Marnall, and this was This War of Mine. Bye-bye.